Alice Shroom. And today, James and Aaron will introduce our laser cutting machine to everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, so for the laser cutting machine, so we start from other
Okay. Today we will introduce laser cutting machine.
Yes. From the product's introduction.
Yes. There are three our catalog or three parts. The first part is product introduction.
Yes. We can start to introduce our the laser cutting machine from start to introduce.
Yes.
And for the laser cutting machine, do you know how to choose or how to learn the laser cutting machine in the first?
Maybe the first is according to the materials.
Yes. So for the laser cutting machine, we have three important things we need to confirm in advance. The first one is for the materials, and in advance, I want to let our boss or friends to know. If any questions, you can contact us online, and you also can click the machine link to contact us. We will introduce or we will answer your questions online and in time.
Okay.
Yes, we also have the phone to answer your questions. And for the first questions to confirm the material in advance. So what materials we can use laser cutting machines? We can
like this. The materials is
aluminum. Yes. For the materials, our laser cutting machines can do the aluminum and also can do the carbon steel. Like this carbon steel.
Yes.
And yes, also the carbon steel also have the different like the brass. Yes, for the brass, the copper. Yes, for the brass, and also can do the steel.
Stainless.
Yes, stainless steel. And for the second questions, do you know?
I guess maybe the thickness.
Yes, for the laser cutting machines, we ensure that we can form the materials firstly, and the next we will to confirm the thickness of the materials. You can see the different materials we have, like the carbon steel about 10 millimeter.
I think yes.
Yes, for the brass, maybe about 20 millimeter. And for the aluminum, we can see the different thickness.
Maybe 30.
Yes, about 30 millimeter for the aluminum, and also have the small steels like the yes. We can see that's the elephant. Maybe we can to show to our friends and the boss to see how the workpiece. Yes, finish the workpiece. And we have ensured the thickness and the materials. And the next one we need to confirm.
The next one, I think maybe can you tell me?
Yes. For the next, we need to ensure the size.
Size.
Yes. Okay. For the each CNC machines, we need to ensure the technical requirements. We need to ensure the size, the thickness, and the materials for the laser cutting machines. And for the size, we can see the different. You can see the size. And also have this, and also have the maybe in such the materials have a big one size. And for our standard laser cutting machine, we have the 3 meter by 15 meter, 1.5 meter. Yes. You know, for the size. Yes. And for our standard the laser cutting machine, we can to show like this. And any questions or need our more introduction, like the photos or the videos, you can contact us. I can let our person to send you online to introduce our laser cutting machine. This model is our the standard model. This model, what model do you know for this?
This I guess maybe SAL.
Yes, SEL series, and for the specific, this model is SEL 3015. Yes, G series,
Okay.
the laser cutting machine. G series laser cutting machine is our standard machine because this machine have one work table and one laser height. Yes, we can see here. Single work table and a single work height.
Okay.
Yes, and for the different machine, we also have the A series.
Yes.
Yes, and also have H series, have M series.
Yes.
Yes, different series machines have different configuration. Like the HM series laser cutting machine, the machine will have the metal sheet, the production.
Okay.
Yes, and also have double work table.
Double work table.
Yes, for our the H series machine, the laser cutting machine, different with the standard machine SEL 3015 G series. The G series machine have single work table and single height without a protection metal sheet. But for the H series laser cutting machine have metal sheet protection, and with double work table can exchange easily.
Yes.
Yes, and for the H series laser cutting machine, if you have like the laser power up to 3000 watts will be the max laser power. So if the machine you required the laser power needs 4000 watts, we will recommend you the H series laser cutting machine.
Yes.
Yes, for the H series machine and the G series machine, the difference. And for the laser cutting machine, you can see we also have the pipe and the tube. Yes, the pipe and the tube. Yes, so for our laser cutting machine, like the G series or H series, for the laser cutting machine, how can to do this machine, this workpiece? Yes, we have talked about the G series and the H series machine, but the machine only to cut the plate. But for the pipe and for the tube, what machine can finish this?
I think H series.
For the M series.
M series.
Yes, because for the pipe and for the like the tube also needs a different clamping to clamp the workpiece.
Okay.
And then the laser head will to cutting or to work in for our workpiece. And for the laser workpiece, for the laser cutting machine, if we cut the tube or the pipe, we need to equip with this function. So this also a different machine to compare with the G series or H series.
Yes.
Yes, for the HM series will can finish to cut the pipe or cut the tube. And for the next, we can to show the different like the details.
Okay.
And we also can see the details like the purchasing system. Do you know the purchasing system? Like this?
Yeah.
Yes, and we all can see the machine, the details like this. Different machine will equip with the purchasing system. Why the machine equipped with this system, like this function?
Maybe
Like this function?
function is exhaust height and push pull partition smoke and combine with upper and lower exhausted.
Yes.
Exhaust.
Yes. For the laser cutting machine, when the working, the temperature will be high. The temperature will be high, and sometimes will have some smoke in the environment. But if we have the purging system like this, if we have the purging system, the smoke will be clean, and we can easy to see the working details, the laser cutting machine working details.
Yes.
Yes, and will be more easy to control the laser cutting machine working. Will be very easy to control this. And for the purging system we have introduced, and we also can see the laser head. Because yes, because the laser head also a very important part of our laser cutting machine. For the laser head, do you know the laser head?
A little.
Yes. For the laser head, you said you know the little, but for the laser head, we made this or we buy this?
We buy IPG.
For the laser head,
Little height.
you can push the PowerPoint to the laser head. For the laser head, we made this by our own factory. By our own factory, because we have 3 factories, and for our company we also have our own research and design center. Our research and design center. Yes, our research and design center to do this. And for our laser height, we have 4 advantages. Do you know our laser height's advantages? Maybe you can to tell some 1 or 2 or 3. Maybe you all know the advantages.
I think the first is autofocus.
Yes, for the laser height, when the our laser cutting machine to working like this for the this our laser height, and this work table, and when we working, the laser height will be focus
Yes.
automatic to focus.
Yes.
Yes, have this function, because when they working, if without this function, will be the accuracy, like the positioning accuracy will be little some difference. So if have this automatic focus, will be have the high positioning accuracy.
Okay. Yes.
We can understand. If our boss or our friends cannot get it easily, you can contact us or click the machine link. We can to introduce more easily, and we also can send our laser cutting machine videos to let our friends to know.
Okay.
Yes, and for our laser head, we also have other advantages. So the second,
I think second is water cooling.
yes, for the laser cutting machine will be. We have talked about the laser cutting machine when the machine working, the temperature will be high. Yes, maybe also have some fire around here. Yes. So the water cooling will be very important to ensure our laser height, the laser tools, the working lifetime.
Okay.
Yes, and also to ensure our the finished workpiece will have the high accuracy. Because like this, when the laser height working to cutting the circle to working will be the temperature will be high.
Okay.
And around here maybe have some fire.
Oh, yes.
Yes, if without the water cooling, the disadvantages, the laser tools will be have some damage.
Yes.
Yes, so the tools will be less the service lifetime, and the workpiece will be some damage.
Yes.
Yes, so for the advantage, it is very important to ensure the laser height, the tools, and also to ensure the workpiece.
Yes.
And we can continue the next advantages.
I think the next advantage is piloting.
Repeat lightning cutting.
Yes.
Yes, and also the last advantages our of laser height, the shining cutting technology. Yes, we can see the workpiece, and the different workpiece will have different different shoe. And if have the shining cutting technologies, the workpiece will be have a little shining.
Little shine.
Yes, shining will be to our birds to see this will be have some shining. Maybe we can in other words like the clean or the bling like this.
Yeah.
Yes, and for the laser height is our made by ourselves.
Okay.
Yes, maybe James can remember, so our boss or friends also can remember the laser height of Alice laser cutting machine, all made by ourselves. And we have 3 factories. We have 3 factories and have our own research and design center to do our laser height. And we also have the laser height in our warehouse.
Yeah.
Yes, we also can send to other laser cutting machines factories because they are not produce laser cutting machine from the raw material start. They all do the work like the assembly. Only to assembly the laser cutting machine, because he buy the parts or buy the laser head or buy the machine bed from everywhere and to in their factory only to do the assembly.
Yeah.
Assembly work and then to solve the machine. But our factory is a real factory to do the laser cutting machine from start, like the raw material and the machine machining our laser cutting machine bed, and then to do our research and design, and then to assembly our machine. And before shipment, we also to do the accuracy testing.
Yes.
Yes, and I also can show our friends to also have the shipment videos to our different clients.
Yes.
So if any need our other or need more videos or photos, our boss can contact us. Maybe James and Eric can send you in time and to answer your questions.
Yes.
Yes, and to show you our shipment photos like the laser cutting machine. This the bed, our laser cutting machine bed machining in our factory. Yes, this is the bed. Yes. And the next details will be our laser cutting machine, the system.
System.
Yes, for the laser cutting machine system, we do you know the brand?
I know Siemens.
For the Siemens is a very famous CNC brand in the world or different machine. But for our laser cutting machine, we use the Subcars. Yes, the brand. And if any other brand, we also can provide to our clients. But in the laser cutting machine industry, this brand will be very, will be more popular in this. And for the price, for the system, for the operation, will have the good feedback from our customers. So we recommended our customer to use this.
Okay.
Yes. This for the system, CNC system, the laser cutting machine. Yes. And for another important part, do you know? For the laser cutting machine, we also to talk about the laser
source.
Yes, for the laser source of the like the laser power, how to choose the laser power. Yes, the next part we will to talk about the laser source.
Yes. Laser source can pass to produce laser to work.
Yes, and for our laser source, we have three brands. Yes, 3 brands. Maybe you have no 2 brands, but
yes.
last you will be not. So for the first one.
First one is RPG.
Yes, for the first one brand is our RPG, the laser source. This laser source is very popular in in America. Because this RPG's laser source very expensive.
Yes.
So for the next brand, we recommended to our customers we use the Ricoh's. Yes, Ricoh's. And this laser source very popular in laser industry.
Okay.
Yes, and many good feedback from our customers to say the laser source very good and like the service or the operation or the working many good feedback. So if any customers need the laser source with different technical requirements, we can to let them to know what brand laser source we have, then let them to choose.
Yes.
Yes, and for the last one.
The last one, sorry, I don't know.
The Max. Yes. Yes, the Max. The Max brand laser source is also our customer can be choose.
Oh,
yes. So if you need the laser source with different technical requirements, you can remind us. We can let our sales to show you what brand laser source we can do for you.
Yeah.
Yes. Then you can to do the design. To do the design like us know, then we can equip with the right solution to provide for our customer technical processing needs. Yes, and for our standard laser source, we use the Recourse.
Recourse.
Yes, the standard machine we use this.
Yes.
Yes, and for our laser cutting machine, we have to show the details of our standard machine like the SEL 3050G series. We have talked about the how to choose the machine
Yes.
from the material and the thickness and
And
the
the
size.
size.
Yes, and size. How to choose the laser cutting machine or what we can confirm the details in advance. We have talked about this, and then we talk about our laser cutting machine the parts. Yes, like the laser height.
Yes.
Yes, we talk about the laser height. We all made by ourselves, and we also talk about the details, the laser
Yes.
source.
Yes.
The details of laser source. We have 3 brands. We have 3 brands.
Yes.
Yes, and for the details, we also talk about the putting system.
Yes.
Yes, maybe our boss have forgot the putting system. So if maybe the boss also smoke, so maybe we'll know the smoke. And if our laser cutting machine have the putting system, the working will be clean and we can easy to control and to see the working details, the machine working details. And we also talk about, the other
Other.
system.
Yes.
Yes,
System.
we also talk about the system of laser cutting machine.
Yes.
Yes, and for the next, we will to introduce our different model
Different model.
laser cutting machines.
Okay.
Yes, we have talked about the
Yes.
G series laser cutting machine, and then we will talk about the A series.
series.
Yes. Do you know for the G series and the A series laser cutting machine any difference?
I think that the A series have another work table.
Yes. How to see? We cannot to see have another. Also can see have another because here double table. Yes. Maybe who can give a pen? Who can give a pen? Yes. Maybe we can to drawing this will be more clear to see the A series and the G series. For this machine is the G series. We can to see the G series.
Yes.
G series, and for the A series, the laser cutting machine will be have another work table.
Double.
Yes, double work table. For my drawing, maybe the skill not good, but we also can easy to get it. This.
Yes.
Yes. For the maybe you can for the machine have double work table will be A series.
Very clear.
Yes, very clear, right? Very clear. For the A series and the G series. For the G series, only have single work table, but for A series, the laser cutting machine will have double work table. It will be more easy to know this. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and for the laser height will be same with the G series.
G series.
Yes, the laser height will be same. And for the system, also same with G series.
Yes.
Yes, but for the machine bed, do you know the machine bed? Our machine bed, for the G series is welding by the pipe. Yes,
Oh,
we
yes.
we can to see here.
Yes.
For the G series, the standard machine will be welding by the pipe.
Okay.
Yes, for this bag like this, welding by the pipe.
Okay.
Yes, for this bag like this. Maybe need a little moment. For this bag,
Yes.
the G series will be the pipe welding.
Okay.
The
yes.
welding by the pipe, we can see the pipe.
Yes.
And for the A series, the specialized standard machine, the laser bag will be casting.
Cast.
Yes, will be more stable.
Okay.
Yes, more stable because have two double work table and the heavy will be can load it higher than the G series. So
Yes.
the machine bed will be more stable. Yes. And for the machine, different machine will be have the tracking number.
Number.
Yes, for our laser cutting machine, if we have confirmed and we have finished before shipment, we have different machine will be have the tracking number.
Yes.
Yes, the machine tracking number are different, all different. Each machine have each tracking number.
Yes.
Because if any questions happened like the A customers buy the A laser cutting machine, but use maybe after 3 years or after 5 years have some happened or questions.
Yes.
You ask us, oh, Aaron, your machine have little questions I need to clear or I need to solve. So please support me. Okay, give your tracking number. I can confirm what laser cutting machine you need and what laser cutting machine you have questions. Then our technical engineer will support you and there will questions in time.
Yes.
Yes, so this tracking number the use and the tracking number will be in the machine bag.
Oh.
Yes, will be in the machine bag. In the machine bag. We can continue the next. And for the A series, we can see the double. And for the A series worker laser cutting machine, we also have the different videos to cutting different materials or to cutting different workpiece thickness. Yes, the different workpiece will be have different laser source.
Yes.
Yes. And for our A series and G series, we have introduced to our friends. Maybe the next we can to show the AM series.
Okay.
Yes. For the AM series, will be more easy to learn this. This our G only have single work table, and our A series have double work table. And for our AM series laser cutting machine will be in here. In here. For the in other words, we can call this the third work table.
Yes.
Yes, because this function to cutting the pipe, like the pipe or the tube. Yes. So for him, we can see the AM series. AM series machine.
Very clear.
Yes, will be more easy to learn this. For the G series, only one single work table, and the A series have double work table, and for the AM series will be have we can see have 3 work table, but for the AM series we also can see E series laser cutting machine with another function to cut a pipe or tube, like the pipe or the tube to cutting this. Yes. And for the AM series, the laser cutting machine can use in different application, like the advertising.
Other advertising.
Yes.
Application advertising.
Yes, use in the advertising, maybe in the on the way, or you use this machine because he can cut the pipe, also can cut the tube, and also can cut the plate.
Please.
Yes, will be more easy to learn this. And for the beam or casting, we have talked about the laser cutting machine, the bed.
Okay.
The bed, yes.
Yes.
And for the laser head also same.
Yes.
And for the beam, we not talk about before.
Yeah.
Yes. So for the laser cutting machine, the beam, all the same, all by casting, die casting. The beam or die casting. Like this, or die casting. This is the beam. We all made by the die casting, because the beam very important to ensure the machine stable.
Yes.
Yes. For the beam, you maybe use 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, they will be all okay and stable. Yes, if you by welding to do the beam, maybe you use after 6 months or 12 months the beam will have some questions or problems, so the machine stable cannot ensure. So for the beam, we all use the die casting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And for the AM series, the laser cutting machine, the laser height. Do you know? For this, the double work table, the laser head can work here, right?
Yes. Yes.
And for the to cut a pipe or tube, this function, the laser head also can here. Oh.
No, I think no.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think no.
Maybe James told you a wrong message because maybe he maybe he told you in a kidding, or let me introduce for you. Laser head we can use in the bed, also can use in the tube, because this is a one laser head. The beam can be here.
Okay.
Yes, the beam will be. Maybe I drawing will be more easy. For the beam here, like the G series or the A series, the beam all here, right? But for the AM series, the beam will be from here. Yes, the beam will be length, then A series will be cutting here and coming to here to cutting here. Yes, the beam and the laser head will be used in the cutting pipe or cutting tube in a thin one. Will be more clear?
Yes.
Yes, will be more clear. And for the next one, I will to introduce for the H series. We have talked about the difference compare the difference compare with G series and
H
H series. Yes, for the H series will be more easy to let our customer to know. Maybe I can change a new one. Change a new one. For the G series, we also called here the G series. G series because G series is our basic model laser cutting machine. For the H series cutting machine, we will have this. You can to image this have a metal sheet protection.
The function is protection.
Yes,
Okay.
this the protection. Maybe my drawing not good, but I believe our boss or our friends can think it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because the machine you can think it, the machine is only a machine, but the G series will be have a protection, mental protection, mental sheet. Yes, mental sheet protection to protect this machine.
Yes.
Also to protect our staff.
Yes.
The user. The H series. Each series will have the protection and will have a table. Yeah. And also we'll have a second work table. Yes, the G series only one work table, but H series have two. Two work table.
Yes.
Also have the protection. This is the biggest difference with the G series and the H series. Maybe more clear to see this. And for the H series, the machine, we also can too easy to learn this because the G series, the laser power only can up to 3,000 watts. Because if the laser power up to over 3,000 watts, we will to introduce the H series.
Yes.
Yes, because if the G series, our basic model laser cutting machine, laser cutting machine will have the if the laser cutting machine of our basic G series model to equip with the 4,000 watts will be increase the stable. The machine will be not stable because because the workpiece the thickness very thick, very thick than the G series the workpiece, and the machine stable will be very 3,000 watts below 3,000 watts. For the H series, the laser cutting machine, you can use the up 3,000 watts, like the 4,000 watts.
Yes.
Yes, and for the H series also have 1,000 watts to 3,000 watts because some customers have the large size workpiece.
Yes.
Yes, because for the standard workpiece, the standard laser cutting machine only have one work table, but for the H series have double work table, will be more easy to finish our customer work needs. Yes. And the next laser cutting machine, maybe we can easy to know it because we have talked about the G series, A series, and AM series. So for the G series and H series, we also can very easy to know the second row piece. The second machine is what?
HM series.
Yes. And for the HM series, the laser cutting machine, we have to know the AM series will be more easy to know the HM series. So for the M series is for what?
Yes. For the maybe other table.
We can see the. In other words, we can see this is the third work table.
Yeah.
But we also can see this is a cutting pipe, cutting tube, pipe and the tube, the function, the HM series. To cutting the pipe or the tube function will be more easy to learn this. The HM series machine, laser cutting machine, will have the another function, the system to cut the pipe and to cut the tube. Yes, for the tube. These are the G series and H series, the difference.
Yes.
And the G series with the HM series, the difference.
Yes.
HM series laser cutting machine with double work table and with the protection.
Mental sheet, yes.
Yes, mental sheet protection, and also have the pipe and the tube, the function.
Yes.
Yes, will be more easy to know this. So for our machine will be the standard basic model laser cutting machine, the G series, we have know this.
Yes.
Yes, and for the specialized model laser cutting machine, we also know this. So you can know what model we have.
Yes. We have HM series.
Yes.
And AM series.
Yes.
And H series.
Yes.
And CA series.
Yes. For our basic series laser cutting machine is G series. Yes. The model we, for example, like the 30 and 15. 30 and 50.
30 and 15.
Yes, this model. And for our A series, we also to talk about compare with G series and for the AM and also have the H and the HM. So for our basic model laser cutting machine and our specialized model laser cutting machine, we also talk about here and to easily to introduce to our board. So if any questions, you can contact us. Contact me or contact James.
Yes.
Okay. And you also can leave your message online to let out know what you need and what can we do for you.
Yes.
Yeah. So see you next time.
Bye bye.
See you.